The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
It's time for a home makeover, and Harvey's Furniture can help. Shop local. Shop with us for home furniture that complements your style. Find furniture for the family room, bedroom, dining room, or home office. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Brittany Boll, filling in for Ashley Conrad today. And today I have some guests with me from Autumn Harvest Farms. It's one of my favorite places at this time of the year. I have Kayla Vaughn and her husband Mitchell. Mitchell didn't know he was coming, but
Here I am.
Here he is. All right, so guys, tell me a little bit about Autumn Harvest Farms.
Sure. Autumn Harvest Farms is a pumpkin patch. We're located in West Quincy. We have a variety of great things to make family fall memories. So when guests arrive, they come into our retail tent. We have a variety of fall decorations and local honey, local canned items. Outside of our retail tent, we have a huge selection of pumpkins of all shapes, colors, and sizes. Mums, apple cider slushies.
Okay, so where do all these? Oh my gosh, that's I think my favorite part of the going there. But don't tell my daughter. I might add something to the apple cider slushies later when I bring it home. Of course,
we'll keep that as our secret.
Yes. But the pumpkins. Okay, so where's your actual farm, or where do you acquire all these goods?
Yeah, we do grow some of them ourselves, and then we also have to bring some in because of the volume that we are going through each season. And then all of the mums we grow actually in our backyard.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
Our backyard is turned into a mum field.
Oh my gosh, you guys have that is a huge. You have a lot to choose from. I know because we do end up going there almost every year. It's right. Hop, skip, and a jump away right across the bridge. It's one of the closest of these pumpkin patches I know. What sets your pumpkin patch aside, or what makes it different from the rest, I guess?
I think that we are able to offer a huge variety of items. So the decorations, the fall goods, but also we have a great play area.
Yeah.
Which is really fun for families. They're able to have a safe place where they can go out and make those fall memories and,
take the photos.
Yeah, there's a ton of photo ops. We just try to make it very relaxing and just a fun place to be.
Awesome. Okay, so tell me real quick about the kids' play area. Does that cost?
It is $10 per child.
Okay.
But we do not charge for adults.
Awesome.
Which I think also sets us apart a little bit.
Yeah.
And then 2 and under are free.
Perfect. What is the age target for those kids too? Because I know that some, target little kids. Some have, for older kids like my daughter. I don't know.
Yeah, we really have something for everybody.
Okay.
So like our 1-year-old, she loves getting out there and playing in the corn pit and just different things. But then we also have older kids like 13, 14 that are out there shooting baskets that are got a basket hoop. And,
do you still have the slingshot?
Oh yeah.
That was Mayla's favorite. She loved the slingshot. You can put little pumpkins in a slingshot and you launch them into the cornfield, I guess.
Yep. The insurance company's not a fan of that, but we got it worked out with them.
Whoever you had running it last year was amazing, too. It was a nice older man. Tell me a little bit. Okay, so I saw in the news, and I hate bringing up, a sore subject, but a week after you opened, you had a bit of a fire.
Yeah.
This is the first time that's happened, right?
That is the first time. Not quite sure what started it. Mm-hmm. We have speculation that maybe somebody tossed something out the window and wind blew it, but it's all speculation at this point.
Because it was a fire in the hay bales.
Yes.
Which, if I read that story about how the firefighters said that was a different kind of fire to put out, like where they had to open all the hay bales.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming your
now we have a nice pile of burnt straw.
Okay. So no maize this year.
No maize this year.
Well,
we're going to try to rebuild it, but the ground is too covered in soot and black ash, and
accidents happen. But I think you guys are making the best of it, like you said, with just focusing on the rest of the variety that you have to offer. The pumpkins, you price your pumpkins like awesome, by the way. I wanted to say that. We get the variety of pumpkins. We get everything. did you see the meme the other day where it says something about if you want visitors or if you don't want visitors, and then they pile all the pumpkins in front?
Yep.
Yeah, I posted that, or I had to repost that one because that's so me, where it's like my eyes are bigger than my porch when I get out there because I need to have everything. What's your favorite pumpkin or favorite color pumpkin, I guess?
I love the Cinderella pumpkins, which are kind of a larger, flatter pumpkin.
Mhm.
We have a huge selection of specialty pumpkins, which is the Cinderella is included in that. But I really like the red ones.
Red pumpkins? Okay, I don't think I've seen a red pumpkin. What about you? What is your favorite?
I kind of like the bluish tone ones. Every
Okay,
year
I've
it
seen
seems
those.
like
Those are cool.
every year when we get the seed category or catalogs, there's just hundreds of different varieties to choose from. Every year there's another. It gets thicker every year with
Yeah.
the different varieties and different shapes, sizes, colors.
What are they called? I guess hybrids. Do they hybrid the?
Yeah, they do. Some of the companies that are trying to do that, and they're crossbreeding the seeds and developing new varieties every year.
And sometimes they get cuter, and sometimes they get uglier.
Yeah.
I always pick the ugliest pumpkins. Like I want
That is the first to
ugly-
sell. The weirdest shape,
ugly,
the weirdest.
warty,
Yep, those are the
nasty.
first. Those are the most popular.
Okay, a couple other questions real quick about Harvest Farms. I've been out there a couple of times for other things besides the autumn harvest, your pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
You had Goga there at one point in time.
Yeah.
Goat yoga. Is that ever coming back? Actually, you just had it recently, right?
It is coming up on October 7th this year.
Perfect.
Yep, we will be putting the sign-up sheet actually later today is our plan to get the sign-up
Awesome.
sheet on there. So-
That was quite the experience.
Yeah.
I brought my daughter out to. I had never been to goat yoga before. I didn't know what to expect. I'll just let you guys check it out for yourself. I won't tell you any stories because I don't want to shock you. But it is fun. It is an experience to be had. One other thing. So I scrolled back on your Facebook. The plant Touch Me Nots. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The sensitive plant?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys grow those or do you import those in?
We actually get them from a local greenhouse up in Iowa that
Okay.
we've worked with the last several years, but they grow everything up
Man.
there. And
I'm a plant person, and a lot of my people are plant people, and we were looking everywhere for those. Now, I know this is late notice because that was supposed to happen in May. Will you have those next year?
We will try to. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're always very popular, and
With the plant people? I think it's because they're rare. But, yeah, what I'm talking about is a plant. It's looks like a fern leaf, and when you touch it, it just closes, and it's just pretty neat. I don't know. I guess to close up, we did talk about this. I said I wasn't going to mention this. They're so young. You guys are young entrepreneurs. What made you decide to get into, I guess, agriculture and farming and gardening and all this?
I think Mitchell's always kind of had a knack for being an entrepreneur at heart. And as a young age, he was out there with a produce stand. And, how old were you? Like 7 or 8?
I think 7 or 8 was our first, my brother and I. Had
Really?
a little produce stand in front of our house, and
Yep.
here we are.
So here we are.
Yeah, one day he calls me at work and he said, "You have to come straight home to see what I bought today." We were freshly out of college, so I head straight there, and I get home and he's just happy as can be and has 200 mums in the front yard.
Oh.
And that he purchased at an auction, and I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do with all these? These need water. They've got, he had them sit in the shade. They're gonna need more sun. All these things are coming to mind. We've got weather coming in, and I think I crushed his dreams a little, but we were able to sell all 200 by
Wow.
Sunday morning, and then it kind of was like, maybe we could do something with this.
Yeah.
And it's just escalated, I guess, from
So
there.
from the 200 mums to the giant field in your backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it's growing for you. I'm glad that, everything's seems to be going well, right? How long is the pumpkin patch open for? I know it was the 7th of September, and it goes till...
Yeah, we open September 10th, and we'll be there through Halloween.
Perfect. And then what are your hours?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Our hours are Fridays 4 to 7, Saturdays 10 to 6, and Sundays 10 to 4.
So just through the weekends?
Yeah, because we all work full-time. We have
Perfect.
full-time jobs as well, so.
Well, I mean, I think that's perfect hours anyway for families to get out there and do the thing. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Coming up next, we have Holly Schell, and she's going to talk to us about the upcoming Be Like Grace event.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
A&B Properties is Quincy's largest apartment rental company with hundreds of units available. They offer short-term and long-term rentals with 1 up to 4 bedroom apartments. A&B Properties meets the needs of its tenants with care, compassion, and a quality of service that exceeds expectations. A&B Properties also has a convenient tenant app for you to do your payments or make repair requests. Give them a call today. A&B Properties, 217-919-8080, Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Welcome back. Okay, I'm here with my guest, Holly Schell. Holly, we've known each other for a little while now through Facebook, and then I got to meet you in person. I think it was like a year ago at the CYO.
That's right. Yep. Our girls were playing volleyball together and just happenstance, and it was such a pleasure for you to stop and talk to me.
It was such a pleasure meeting you. Normally when you friend people on Facebook and then you're supportive of them and then you see them in real life, some people do and I mean, you were just right off the bat. I had a couple questions, I think, and you being curious, and you were just so nice about everything.
I'm just very thankful that you stopped me because, of course, I love talking to people. I absolutely love telling our story when we can, and it was really the highlight of my day. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Okay, I do want you to tell some of our viewers might not know your story because they live under a rock, I'm guessing, because you are out there. You are out there and you are doing it. It's impressive.
Well, thank you. To be honest with you, if the hardest part of our family's life had not happened, we probably wouldn't be sitting here today. And a lot of people wouldn't know who I am. So our message came out of a tragedy. We lost our daughter, Grace, October 4th of 2020 in an accident. About 3 days later, her cross-country coach hashtagged her name, Be Like Grace, and now it has gone wildfire, to be honest with you, something we didn't expect. And let's be completely honest, a family would rather grieve in private than be exposed to the world emotionally.
Yes.
But that's not been our daughter's legacy and was never her life. She was very outspoken, very happy, energetic, was always a friend to everybody. And so, why should her passing, I guess, be any different? So she's doing her work in heaven now, which, as our family, we're very proud of her, the legacy that she left. And so now we're trying to do that same work here on earth for her. We have now been in every state in the U.S., and we just hit 35 countries that somebody has been on vacation or seen a post and re-hashtagged her hashtag. So we're incredibly honored and very privileged and humbled that people are hearing a 15-year-old girl's message and wanting to carry it out in their own lives. Our foundation started 6 months after Grace's passing, and we're about ready to hit our 3rd year annual fundraiser for that in October.
And that is what you're here to talk about today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about this fundraiser. You've turned the fundraiser into something pretty fun.
Yeah, we're really excited about this year. I mean, we started with just having a run at South Park the first year, really just trying to get our feet wet, not knowing what we were doing in any way. And then this year, with it being the 3rd one, we thought, I think we could do this in a big way. So we started reaching out, and it just happened that we ran across Matt Stell, who is not only an incredible performer, he's had like 3 #1 hits on the Billboard charts, but he's an incredible person who's also working at a foundation of his own. It's called Give a Damn. And he's raising money for outsourcing for places like the American Red Cross and things like that. So we're really honored to partner with him. And who doesn't want to hear a Nashville star?
Yeah. Did you meet him in Nashville, or where did you meet him?
We did not. We've only actually communicated via email.
Okay, so you're
I'm
going to get to meet him.
Yes, and I hear he's like 6'7". Like I hear he's incredibly tall. So I'm really kind of excited
Kind
about
of cute,
this.
too.
Oh, he's not bad looking. Yeah. And then once we signed him, Hadley, who is a new up-and-coming Nashville star, she's had 2 releases, one by Ashley McBride, who wrote that one. She reached out to us and said, hey, I stumbled across this and I want to be a part of it.
That is
So,
awesome.
yeah, she's going to open for us. And of course, our phenomenal Blacktop South group, who, if you've been living under a rock,
exactly.
you don't know them. Todd and the gang did our event last year, and they just blew us out of the water. And so I'm so honored that they have been willing and able to do it again this year. So we're actually going to have 3 musical artists.
That's
we're going to do
awesome.
food and drinks and a little bit of gambling. Everybody
Yeah.
likes a good hand of Texas Hold'em, and we're going to have games and silent auction and basket raffles. So it should just be a really great night of a lot of family fun. Kids are invited. We'll have Quincy
Perfect.
Museum there. And we've tried to, as always, keep things very reasonable. So our ticket prices are just $25 for general admission, or $40 if you want to meet the guys and get to know the artists. They're going to do
Cool.
a meet and greet, and you can get upfront seating with that too.
Awesome. Okay, so what's the date on that again?
October 14th, and we're going to have it at the Oakley Lindsay Center. That crew over there is phenomenal. They did the event with us last year. Great people. And it starts at 6, and it goes until midnight.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
it's awesome that, I'm looking forward to an indoor concert
event.
event,
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
know?
matter if it rains
Exactly.
or shines. We're going to be partying.
That's going to be awesome. Okay, any good food mentions that you know that are going to be there? I'm all about the food.
Actually, yes. So we have a really special introduction. Our daughter's best friend, Luke, is actually opening a restaurant in Liberty.
This is so cool.
Yes, and so he's going to be doing some of our food. His restaurant's called Grace's Place.
Wow.
I know, right? Like I said, our daughter had some incredible friends. And we are also going to do JKW barbecue. So they're going to bring in pulled pork and pulled pork nachos. So we're going to have lots of really good, easy to eat food, kid friendly. So we're really excited to have them both
That's
there.
awesome. Your daughter had incredible friends because she was an incredible person. I think she was an incredible person because she had incredible parents.
Oh,
I know you've heard
about
this.
that.
I know you've heard this, but it is the truth. The first story that I read after her tragic accident was when you went to the cross country meet. Right. And I mean, I kind of am trying not to tear up just thinking about that now. But Holly hugged every single member of the cross country team as they crossed the line. And this was 3 days?
Yep. It was
3 days after.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is incredible. And then now, most of those kids, I'm guessing, might be part of your, what is it, Milkshake Mondays?
Milkshake Mondays, yeah, they are. It just happened that race was on that day, and those kids needed us.
Yes.
And they needed to see us be strong, and to be quite frankly, we needed them. Their connection with our daughter, we needed to feel those hugs too. So it was an honor that they allowed me to do that. Even though they were sweaty and probably didn't want anybody to touch them. But yeah,
Sweat,
now,
tears, what's it matter?
Exactly.
I mean, at that point in time.
Yeah, and now, we have this tradition at our house. Every Monday, you can come over, get a milkshake. We solve all the world's problems. I mean, clearly we're the smartest people on earth. And we just really enjoy each other's company. We tell stories, talk about our days. And then we usually do something really special. My husband does a devotion with all the kids. So, you know, our legacy and the way we're able to cope with this is because our foundation is so strongly in our faith, you know, and knowing that there's hope and there's trust in God. And so to give that to the kids every week it's super important to us. And I think, you know, our daughter would be very proud that we're doing that.
Absolutely.
Maybe a little bit embarrassed because we also tell terrible stories. But, you know, we're so happy that we can stay in those kids' lives and then grow new friendships with our daughters and our sons' friends too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 other children.
Mm-hmm.
How are they involved in the Be Like Grace Foundation?
Well, you know, that was kind of when we started the foundation, we didn't really know how to explain that to them. I mean, our son was only 8 when Grace passed away. And so it was one of those moments where we're like, okay, guys, you know, we go to your sporting events and we go to your school events. That's how we get to spend time with you. The foundation is how now we spend time with Grace, by giving the love that we have for her to other people. And so our kids kind of just jumped upon it. We've been very blessed, and my oldest daughter, Emma, who's now 16 and driving, she and my son, Elijah, who's now 11, they've both given away Grace's scholarship. So we do a college scholarship, and so they both have written speeches and given that out publicly.
Oh, my gosh.
I know, and our daughter, Sophia, I love her probably the most in this moment of Be Like Grace, because she's always like, Mom, can I have more bracelets? Mom, can you get somebody a T-shirt? So she does her own work on the sidelines, and the kids are really, really excited when we go home to them and we're like, hey, somebody reach out to us. What do you guys think? You know, we like to have them involved as much as we can, but we have a really stellar board. We have 6 members on our board. And so on those big financial decisions, you know, we usually reach out to them and say, what do you think? You know, they're part of all of our planning and events. And this year we separated our fundraising. We actually did a fundraiser in July at the Adams County Fair. Because Grace was a runner, we decided to stay true to that. And we were able to raise $3,000 for local cross-country and track programs.
Cool.
So we're going to continue that next year. It was a lot of fun, and you know, you could just sign up and decide who you wanted the money to go to. So it was really simple, and we just got to enjoy seeing all the people.
I just love, I guess, like I said, to anybody else that's had a tragedy, and then you see people do works like this as part of their grieving process. Like I said, I would go under a rock. Like I would go under a rock and not come out. And 3 days later, you're hugging kids and you've made this foundation huge. To me, I don't know. That is the most stellar thing that you could have done as a mother.
Oh, thank you very much. I really wish that I could tell you that it's me, but I really think that, you know,
she's working through
She's working through it, and you know, God's got us, and we're just trying to be there for the people who have yet to experience this. You know, I mean, we know it's coming again for somebody probably in our community, and you know, if we can be a foundation for them to lean on, or you know, to say, hey, these people got through it, I can do it too. You know, that to me, no matter how much money we raise, no matter how much we give away, that to me is way more important.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing your story. Once again, let's just touch one more time on the event. It is going to be on October 14th.
October 14th, Oakley Lindsay Center,
Awesome.
6 to midnight. You can get the tickets at www.belikegrace.com. Or, of course, we're all over social media, so you can always reach out to us, and I'll help guide you and get that all taken care
And
of.
can we get the tickets in the door real quick? Or
You can get tickets at the door. They will be $10 more.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being here
Thank you,
today.
Brittany.
Thank you. That's it for today. See you tomorrow on the next Daily Muddy.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.